about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Chargers. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway in Southern California.
Taking in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now a run with Montgomery. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Now it's Fields.
And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 39. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
Jerry Tillery. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left.
They're firing a deep ball for Kmet.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away.
K.J. Hill deep for the Chargers.
And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Alec Ogletree in on the stop. Justin Herbert looking to pass. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Here's Herbert. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. They'll roll him out right. Going deep here for Allen. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20. Running on first down, Eckler. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And quickly into the hands of Robinson.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Montgomery. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
To throw is Fields.
Touchdown! Marquise Goodwin from 8 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Here comes Nasir Adderley from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
On the give, this is Eckler. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 50, here's Herbert.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's got room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. Being chased out left. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And then it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen as time expires in the first half.
And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game on the final play of the first half.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
Here comes Nasir Adderley from his end zone. Adderley, he's going to hold on to this one. A touchback, and the drive will begin at the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
From the 29, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver, and it's second down. Now it's Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. A handoff, it's Eckler. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 30, the 20. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
From the 22, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time. And it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there. And it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now they go screen. It's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. On 1st down, Justin Herbert.
This is swung out to Eckler.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. A little moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Herbert now. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Eluding, and a big loss here as he's taken down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
3rd and long, it's Herbert.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On 1st down, Fields.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
Khalil Mack in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Herbert to throw.
Buying time to his left. That's going to be a loss of 15 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead.
On 4th down, Herbert, he's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 45. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone.
Prescott on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Two yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Throwing. Prescott sliding out of the pocket. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Fields now to throw.
Man open is Robinson. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 46 yards.
And the Bears on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 64 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline good with a PAT.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Back to throw, Fields. This one swung out to Williams.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Flushed out right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Now it's Fields.
This is caught by Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Montgomery back to the ground. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the lead.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
It certainly appears that they lulled the defense defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now Prescott rolling to his right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Third down, it's Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. 4th down, Prescott. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Prescott. And he floated one out there, incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Looking to throw. Prescott. It got his man. Complete. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Running with Elliott. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
Zeke going to get it on the option.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from a yard out.
And the Cowboys go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields.
He finds Robinson. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. Touchdown, Chicago! Damiere Byrd, 68 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb.
57 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offense coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To throw is Fields.
They'll roll him out right.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
Here's Fields. Fields to Kmet there for his Chicago first.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Throwing again is Fields.
Flush to his right.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense,
as they'll take over with just under a minute left to play.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was forced to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Elliott. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Bird to return.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
On 1st down, it's Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it's a 2nd down.
Out of the gun, Fields.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Cole Kmet, the intended receiver.
And it's 3rd and short.
Here's Fields.
Caught out left side by Robinson. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this 2nd half.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the 2nd half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Now he's flushed out left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. That's complete to Robinson. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Second down and goal. Fields being chased out left. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal.
They'll run forward Montgomery. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Running for it, Montgomery. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. So Montgomery denied on 4th and goal. Now this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 5. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Bryan Anger now. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Bryan Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
On a return, it's Byrd.
They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. Finding room to the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. give. This is Montgomery. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Now Montgomery. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Now Fields. He'll buy some time right. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They snap it to Fields. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. The 71 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Here's Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the...
Touchdown! It's complete. Dalton Schultz, 29 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Malik Hooker, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Eluding the pressure right. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. To throw again on second down. Fields flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Well, he's going to go for it all. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now Zuerlein on and the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Fields.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Elliott a first down and more. And he takes it all the way down to the 22.
147 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.